How about these last 2 days, Kenny? It's been tremendous, and let's just recap the team competition. On the men's side, UConn with another dominating win, 237, I beg your pardon. Butler with 116, Villanova with 105. And on the women's side, Connecticut with 168, Villanova 121, and Georgetown with 91. Just another tremendous effort from the Huskies, who go back to back to back in both the men's and the women's competition. As we take a look at what we got to see over these past couple of days, it's been a lot of fun. Here's the women's 1 mile finisher, Shannon Flockhart, who just far outshined the field.
Yeah, she was very impressive. She was in a class by herself in this event.
4:36.92, the finishing time for Flockhart, the anchor in the women's 4x800 meter, which Providence won as well. And here's the men's 60-meter hurdles.
Yeah, and that was also very impressive as the DePaul Blue Demons come away with the win.
Darius Brown with an emphatic victory, 7.63 the time, and the emotion that you see from Brown doing it on their home track. More records set today, Kenny. This was incredible. Melissa Riggins, that was in the women's 800 meter, and the men's 800 meter, Sean Dolan of Villanova.
Able to hang on.
1:46.90 the time for Dolan. He's headed to Boston. As we take a look at the men's 200 finishers, Joshua Page of Georgetown with another record of 20.90.
Yeah, he's the class, I think, of the Big East.
And he breaks his own record from a year ago. Kimberly May, though, maybe the story of the championship, breaks a 20-year record set by Kim Smith of Providence Friar 20 years ago in the women's 3,000 meter.
Yeah, she breaks a 20-year-old record, and she got off to a big start, and she was able to hold on.
8:54.43 was the number. And in the men's 3,000 meter, Liam Murphy from the Villanova Wildcats gets it done with his teammate Marco Langen. As we look at the 4x400 that capped off this tournament with the crowd going crazy, the DePaul Blue Demons get it done.
Yeah, great come from behind by DePaul. You had the lead, your guy gets a cramp, you fall to fourth place, but what a tremendous anchor leg.
That was Jarrell Terry. As we look at some of the medals on the podium, we saw a lot of UConn Huskies just back to back to back. It felt like the UConn Huskies were just owning that top position on the podium.
Yeah, when you scored 237 points on the men's side and a 168 on the ladies' side, you're in that number one position an awful lot.
Their dominance continued in the 2024 edition of the Big East Indoor Track and Field Championships. It's all UConn. The Huskies reign supreme in the Windy City. They take the team competition for the third consecutive year on both the men's and the women's side. What a tremendous 2 days it was. Kenny, final thought from you?
UConn is very good. Everybody else is good. UConn's in a class by themselves. But we were not disappointed. We saw some great track and field this weekend here in Chicago.
Half a dozen or so records that have been reset.
Yes.
The mark has been reset by these tremendous student athletes in the Big East Conference.